What's up, guys? So this is going to be an introduction video. Who is Jose Leon? Kind of going more in depth as to, how I started training, kind of what got me into the fitness scene and kind of just, how everything came to unfold. So my name is Jose Leon. I'm 21 years old and I've been training for around 2 years now. And I guess I started training my summer after I graduated from high school, and kind of what got me, into, fitness and everything like that. I wasn't the most confident guy in high school. As a high school senior, I weighed in at like 120 pounds, 125 pounds, so, I mean, I'm a pretty short guy, but that was, definitely not where we wanted to be, and the confidence just wasn't there. And, I really just wanted to change that about myself. I wanted to be a more confident person, and just kind of wanted to really just change my physique and just change my outlook on life and, just get into all that. So it really wasn't that I started seeing big changes until I started, kind of, going more into like fitness and just kind of going more into the gym. So my first year of training wasn't really the most optimal. I was training with a couple of my buddies at Planet Fitness, and we were really inconsistent with our workouts. I didn't drive at the time, so I really only went to the gym, whenever they could go. And, as you can see, sometimes that kind of sucks because, you want to go, but your friend isn't really feeling it, so then you just end up not going or anything like that. So my workouts were just really inconsistent. Didn't really take, the gym seriously, kind of just went just to kind of go. I saw a little bit of progress, but definitely not, anything like drastic or anything like that. It wasn't until my second year of training that I started going to a real gym, that I started going to Crunch Fitness, that I really started to see things, kind of start to change. I started looking up videos, how to bench, how to squat, just the basics of the gym, how to perform, movements with correct form, with the proper movement, proper technique. So that's really, where I started finding, my YouTube role models like Quinn Vitale, Steve Cook, Christian Guzman. All these guys to me were just really huge inspirations to me. Just their lifestyles, their physiques, just everything. I just really wanted to like do that, like I really wanted to drastically change myself. So I would copy their workouts. I would, write down their workouts. I'd write down their playlists. I would even try to, like that, even like dress like them. That's kind of how I got into like, like Gymshark or even like Outfilet now. That's kind of how I got into all of that stuff, and then that's really when everything started to, take off for me. I would be in the gym every single day. My nutrition was on point. That's when I really started to kind of, blow up in a sense. And it's crazy, like it's really insane how you realize, like, I really do feel like the things that you learn in the gym, like, just like how, like being disciplined or just like showing up even when you don't want to, or just being, kind of getting in a routine, getting your lift in, getting your, your sufficient water intake in, getting your food in. It's like stuff that you can apply to like other things in life, like you can, if you apply that to like your relationships, your work ethic, like, like your career, even like school or whatever your thing is, you will seriously go so far. And like, it's like that only just sets you up, to be a good person. And I just really feel like there's no coincidence that like a little bit after that, was when I met, when I met the love of my life, my fiance. And it's like, it's crazy how like, everything just started to kind of turn around for me at that point. And I really do feel like I have to thank fitness for all that. Like, I really do feel like if I never got into the gym or if I never got into training, I really don't feel like I would be the same person that I am now. And I feel like mentally and physically, I feel like I definitely have, improved. But I mean, we're nowhere near where we want to be. We want to keep moving, keep making improvements. So with that being said, like 2 years after, so like after my 2 years of training, I bulked up a little more than I would have liked, and I got up to around like 190, 187. Now I'd like to tell you that that was all muscle, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. We packed on a little too much fat and a little more than I would have liked, so like January 1st, I think I was probably weighing like 193, 194 pounds, was when I decided, I wanted to shred down. I wanted to start cutting down, but I didn't actually start my cut until kind of summer shredding kind of started. As soon as it was like announced, I thought to myself, I want to do this right away. Like, this is something that I want to do. So I shredded down a little earlier than, most people are shredding down right now. Most people are, getting lean for the summer, kind of getting cut now. But I did all that before. I kind of shredded during like, so over the duration of like 3 months. So it was like, during like February, March, and like a little bit of, and through April as well. So Got that done a little bit earlier than most people, but I really just wanted to reset myself and just kind of put myself in a position where now I ended my cut at like 145. I wanted to put myself in a position where from that point I can just start building muscle on. I know how to build muscle, you know, I've done it before. I know what foods to eat. I know how to train. I know how to do all that. So now from here, we're just going to see how crazy we can take this and just take our physique to another level. And that's kind of what I want to, like, you know, share with you guys. That's a direction that I want to take this channel, that I want to take everything. I want to give you guys tips. You know, by no means am I claiming, you know, to be like an expert or to be, you know, the most knowledgeable person, because even now I'm still looking up videos, you know, on like meal frequency, on, you know, just like different lifts, or, you know, how to grow your back, because that's always been a weak point of mine, or whatever the case may be. But I do want to share what I do know, and, you know, what's kind of worked for me in the past. So yeah, that's kind of the direction that I'm looking to take this channel, is, you know, as I'm just trying to share with you guys what I know, and, you know, hopefully you guys can apply it to yourselves and, you know, change yourselves, change your physiques, change, you know, whatever it is that you're looking to do in life, and, you know, whatever it is you're chasing. But yeah, that's kind of the direction that I'm looking to take this channel, and just a really quick insight as to, you know, how I started and why I started. So yeah, I think, you know, I think my fiance usually says things best. She has a really good way of explaining things, and I really do think that she said it better in this, you know, kind of segment or speech that she recorded for me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to that.
Jose Leon, not ordinary, but merely an extraordinary individual. Being by his side along his journey has allowed me to see the light he sheds on his passion and true dedication towards fitness. His passion to transform his physique has allowed him to grow mentally, physically, and emotionally in a positive direction. The drive Jose carries within him brings about the message he wants to relay to others, which is to bring inspiration and reassurance. Whether your goals are to achieve your dream physique or to accomplish anything in life that sparks something within you, you can achieve it all if you set your mind to it.